that dog.
No, it's
because it
not.
barks and it's dangerous.
No,
So-
there's a formal court
Okay.
proceeding. One second, there was one behind you.
Yeah, I had a question about this meeting in general.
Sure.
The times of this meeting, there was 3 dates, I think, that this meeting was taking place. Those were posted on the board over there, is that correct?
Right.
Was that the only way of communicating to the community when these meetings were taking place?
No, they're advertised in the Batavia Daily, that's our legal newspaper, and they're also on our town
I
website.
didn't see them on the website. I don't know if it's just me, but I didn't see them on there. They were?
This meeting wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
so. So I don't think that's very, like,
16th? October 16th.
no.
You have the wind one for the 18th, but not this HUD thing on there.
The Batavia Daily. I don't
And
know
also
if
don't
people
get the
here
Batavia
get
That's the only
Yeah,
legal paper.
exactly.
The problem is Batavia
The
Daily is
problem
the
is
only
you have a
legal paper.
website
Yeah.
to communicate with the community, and I just think that should be utilized. I don't think having meetings and trying to slide things under the rug is very open. You can make faces, it's just my opinion.
I put it
seems
on my
sneaky,
Facebook
that's all.
account, I put
It
it on
just
other
seems
ones,
sneaky.
we put it out to several different
It's
spots. I'm
not,
sorry, I
somebody
didn't
took
interrupt,
a
go ahead.
picture of it and posted it on Facebook, that's the only way I knew about it, I'm just saying. I didn't like that. I think everybody at the community should know about these meetings.
Yep.
That's all.
We've been saying at the town board meeting.
So I can attend every town meeting to know when they are?
What?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
We say them at the town board meeting.
So I have to be here every town meeting to know when the next
Well,
meetings are?
my
I just
tape-
think you have a
my
town
tape's
website
on.
that you should utilize.
He records them. and
I don't
he
always
knows
have time,
them.
I'm a working mother, I'm so sorry, I think they should be utilized on the website, that's all. I did have another question. Dog control officer, who are you authorizing to do that?
Miami County Dog Control.
And that's not just random people in the community, that's people that have been,
It's Justin Goodell, she's been doing dog control quite literally since
you don't
before I
be
was born.
sarcastic, I'm really just
I'm
asking
not,
a
I'm not,
question.
I'm answering, and I'm answering your question.
What was her name again?
Justa, Justa,
Last question,
Goodell.
does this pertain to anybody in this community, not just residents?
What do you mean?
If there's people here, living here for a period of time, but not technically full-time residents here, does this pertain to them?
If you're living in the town, yes,
If you're here seasonally?
yes.
And if your property has more than, whatever, how many dogs that you're allowing,
So,
yeah, what's the penalty for that?
there's no penalty, you just, then you become a kennel. that'll
And if
be-
you don't, you have that many dogs on your property, you're not considered a kennel, what's the penalty?
Didn't we say you can go to, didn't we say if you wanna have more dogs than that, then you check?
You gotta get a special use. I
And
mean,
if you
that's
don't-
generally what we're-
And if you don't,
then-
if there's a property
Then
that has more than that many
That'll
dogs.
be under the licensing
Yeah.
part, right?
Well, no, because at that point, you would be operating a kennel without a special use permit, which would make it a zoning issue.
Zoning issue, that's funny. So does this, so nobody's gonna be under a grandfather law and they won't be exempt from this?
No,
I
they
think that's-
will, I mean, they will be.
Yeah.
There will be prior non-conforming uses.
So if you
But
have
I-
10 dogs right now,
So some people will
we're
be
not
exempt
making
from
you get
this.
rid of your dogs. It's just, you won't, as one dies off or whatever, or you sell it if you're a kennel or whatever.
And if those dogs aren't licensed,
And you don't, you remove it.
that's okay. What's the penalty for an unlicensed dog?
That's.
It's in here, I'll tell you specifically. First time, fine of not less than 75, not more than 150. Second offense, not less than 150, not more than 250. Third and subsequent offenses, not less than 250, not more than 350.
I have a
And
que-
so if you're living in back roads, you're going for a walk, you take your dog, you don't put it on a leash, that can be, you can get in trouble for that. I'm walking down the road, no sidewalks, backcountry road, I have my dog, I don't put him on a leash.
If your dog goes on somebody else's property.
If I'm just walking down the road.
I don't know. If your dog is trained and listens to you, you can do that.
But that's not what it says in here. It
Right.
says that they have to have a leash of 6 feet,
Right.
at all times. So that's not what it says.
we define run at large as any dog which is unaccompanied or unrestrained or out of control of the owner or harborer in a public place or upon private land without the knowledge, consent, and approval of the owner or lawful occupant of the land.
And last question this time. The first paragraph of this is saying that the town board finds that the running at large and uncontrolled behavior is what's leading to all this. Can you elaborate on that? Have there been instances where things have gotten out of control? Like, where is this all stemming from?
Well, we don't have a dog ordinance at all.
So you just randomly one day decided we need a dog ordinance?
Well, I don't think randomly, but I think it's good to have
Yeah.
one.
We have had dangerous dog issues before the court in the past, actually in the recent past as well.
So somebody brings an issue to you and you decide that we need a law, but others of us have brought issues and we decide nothing gets done?
Specifically what?
Issues that I've brought here about businesses running but not being considered a business?
I don't know.
I'm just curious, like, it just seems like this is coming out of nowhere and somebody complained and now all of a sudden we have lawyers and laws and we live in a we live in a country. This seems ridiculous. I don't know how many people in this town want this. Do you listen to what the people want or do you just do what you want? I'm just asking, I didn't mean that to sound.
Okay, we've got
Mark's
in the back.
Mark's had his hand up.
Well, I had my hand up for a while.
Thank you,
Yeah,
I'm tired. So I'm gonna piggyback on that just a little bit. So how many, actual severe, dog injuries or deaths have been reported in the town?
They don't report them.
They don't
to
report
the
deaths
town.
by dog?
They don't report them to the town.
You don't report deaths?
Nobody, if somebody got killed by a dog, you wouldn't know?
It's not reported to the town. it's
Somebody
reported to the
physically dying
town.
is reported, there is a 911 call, and it's reported to the town, so that is a lie.
I don't think anybody's alleging that anybody was killed by a dog recently.
Well,
But you
so
should have
what I'm
record of
asking
that.
is, again, just to piggyback off the opening paragraph, the opening paragraph states that this law was constructed because it seems that there is an increase in dog biting, dog dangerous, dog, public welfare, protection to health and property. So, like she said, if there was a sudden spike in dangerous dog, and you have a whole section based on dangerous dogs, so there's obviously a concern somewhere about dangerous dogs doing harm to people or property or all the above. So how many of those cases are we getting? Bennington, the dog control officer said she goes on about 8, maybe 10 calls a year. How many of those are severe dog bites or deaths or the things you're describing here that resulted in, were the catalyst for the law?
The dog bites are reported to the county health department. They're not
Okay.
reported to the town.
So,
And
you
so how
guys
many
at
of
the
those,
town,
how many of those per year how many of those are you getting? And was there a sudden spike in severe dog bites? Are you talking about like somebody gets their finger nipped or? That's all I'm asking about is the severe, because that's what you seem to be targeting, is dangerous, like,
Well, the
you know,
dangerous
again.
dog is coming right from the Ag and Markets law.
I understand, but why are we suddenly applying it to Bennington? So it would be for a reason, it would have to be,
So we
You know,
can just
and I don't- I'm
refer,
not- I'm
so
not
we can
even
just
arguing
refer
the
to
point.
the Ag and Markets law and, for dangerous.
I know that, but to apply, that a dangerous aspect of it, that you would think, and like I said, if there was a reason for it, if you said, listen, we haven't had any, and in the last 2 years, we've had 15. So we're heading in the wrong direction, things are going wrong, or we got problems somewhere, that's something that you would be targeting, and that's where the opening paragraph reads. So that's what I'm asking, like, what was the reason to bring this about? I would think it would be a spike in dangerous dog attacks, right?
I
think it's just that we
believe
don't
that
have a law.
one severe incident would be enough for the town to consider, because we're already planning on.
So there was a
working on-
recent severe incident?
Yes,
Where? Somebody bit somebody else?
a dog bit another person.
Okay, on somebody else's property, somebody roamed off and was attacked? Okay, that was before this, during, so,
Before this,
okay, before the law,
correct.
okay. So one, That's
I would
what,
say more than a dog.
oh, okay.
This pertains to
so-
wild dogs too, so are we including roosters now too in the country? Any animal that's loud?
No, that's just me, I'm sorry. you
That's
guys-
I just have
silly.
one- I
How's
just
that
have one
being
more
silly? You're
question.
gonna yell at people for having loud dogs but not loud animals? How's that silly? What, how's that silly? I can
A
call.
dog barks, that's.
Yeah, but it's okay for a dog to bark, but it's not okay for a dog to bark constantly.
What
If
about
you're the
rooster?
neighbor and your
That's a
neighbor's
silly
dog is
question.
barking, is that fair to you?
That happens
I don't
all the time.
understand
It's the country.
And if
But you also have to understand too, we have the hamlet of Colesville.
So what happens in Colesville doesn't affect me living on 20 acres.
Okay.
Do you
Well, we're
understand?
still
the-
the same
Do you
township.
understand the physical concept of sound travels? Okay, if my dog is barking, chances of the people hearing it at church,
Then it won't matter, because they won't be able to hear it, so they can't complain.
And it
But
also
again, you're
specifically says
talking
if the dog is barking
sound
for no reason.
travels.
Yeah,
The gorge is right behind us. Sound travels. I hear the people's chainsaws, their lawnmowers, their rooster, their dogs. I don't care.
Yep.
I live where I live because I want to. I don't complain about them. They have their own life, just like I do. I'm not gonna interfere with their rooster cackling.
Well, I guess the thing is, then if you don't have a problem, then you don't make an issue of it.
Then
Well,
why
I
are you
don't
making
wanna
an
be
issue with the law?
compared to Colesville.
How are you making an issue with the law then? If it's not gonna pertain to every
We
noise.
just established that there's not a real problem with severe dog attacks.
Yeah,
There's a whole
apparently
law.
according to you, there's
So,
no
I
record.
mean, that's very contradictory.
What about the person that has 22 dogs in their house, doesn't come out, caged up?
Is
Live
that
in a
person
pen.
here to speak on themselves? No.
Do we know that for certain?
Have you
Yes.
called the cops?
Shouldn't that be?
Can they go to the house?
Yes.
Where animals.
Okay,
You know
they
what-
have to do
you know what
something
the-
about
You know what
Get
the
removed.
dog warden
Because
said?
isn't that
They have
boring?
to take 3 sheriffs to the house.
So do
So
it.
These
why
poor
don't they say
dogs.
we're gonna have to go get the dog?
They don't,
So we're gonna punish the whole town
no,
because
it's
of
not, we're
one
not
person.
punishing them.
Because
with
then that
them.
person's being
But
allowed
isn't
to get
fair
away
for the
with it.
dogs
And
living
then
in the kennel.
innocent dogs and
20
people who
dogs
aren't
in the
doing
house.
that are having to deal with all of
I
this.
feel bad for the dogs.
okay. Mr. Yurgi, you have a comment, you
I just wanna say a few things. Has anybody ever had to put their own dog down?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, worse than the world. I had many years ago, a great yellow lab.
Oh,
Big pumpkin head, Oliver. He bit 2 people.
oh.
Insurance company dropped me and told me unless I get rid of him, I could not get homeowners insurance.
Oh, terrible.
Okay, so, and again, I still have a dog now, a different dog, and I've had many pets throughout my lifetime. The whole point is take care of your dogs. Now, today, my wife was walking with my dog down Kern and Ryland. 2 Rottweilers came out at her and started to attack Tucker, and he went into defense mode. Where does that fall? Are they dangerous or are they not? Were they fenced or were they not? And Tucker is the most docile dog you'll ever meet. He's gonna let you into the house, show you where the money is, where the fridge is. But if you put Scooby-Doo on the TV, he's vicious. Okay, so there's a very fine line here, and I think we're getting off the rails, again, on definition of what is provoked, what is not, what happens. I've been nipped by a dog, but never to the point of having to file a suit or a claim.